Today we are discussing about fractions. In this session we are going to talk about what do you mean by a fraction, types of fractions, representations of fraction. These three topics will be recapitulated in this session. Now the first thing is, what do you mean by a fraction? Fraction is a number. I am repeating, fraction is a number. It is a number. What does it represent? It represents part of a whole. What do you mean by a whole? Whole may be a single object or a group of objects. So fraction is a number which represent part of a whole. The whole may be a single object or a group object. So fraction is representing a part, a small part of a whole thing. The whole thing can be a single object or a group of objects. Now, how do we represent fraction? Representation of fractions. So fractions can be written using two whole numbers and a line. I am repeating, it can be written using two whole numbers. We are using whole numbers for representing a fraction. So how? Here 4 by 6. 4 by 6 is a fraction in which we are using two whole numbers. What are those whole numbers? The first one is 4, which is written above this line, and the second one is this whole number 6. So the number which is written above this line, this number is known as numerator, and the number which is written below this line, this number is known as denominator. So fraction can be written using two whole numbers and a line, and the number which is written above the line is a numerator, and the number which is written below the line is known as denominator. Let's see some examples of fractions. Here we have a triangle. So this triangle represents a whole thing. I'm again repeating, the whole may be a single object or a group of objects. So here the whole is a single object, or we can say the whole is a single triangle which is given there, and this triangle is divided into 4 equal parts, and we are going to represent these two shaded portions of this triangle by using a fraction. So the shaded portion of this triangle can be represented by a fraction 2 by 4. So 2 represent the shaded portion of this triangle, and 4 represent the total number of parts in which this triangle is divided. So the shaded portion of this triangle is represented by a fraction 2 by 4. Now let's move on to next example. Here the whole is represented by this group of flowers. This group contains 12 flowers, out of which 3 flowers are shaded. So we are going to represent the number of shaded flowers using a fraction. So the number of shaded flowers out of 12 flowers is represented by a fraction 3 by 12. 3 represents the number of shaded flowers. So here 3 flowers are shaded, and 12 represents the total number of flowers. So here we have 12 flowers, out of which 3 are shaded. Now, types of fractions. So how many types of fractions are there? We have 2 types of fraction. One is proper fraction and the other one is improper fraction. Fractions. What do we mean by a proper fraction? Proper fractions are those fractions in which the numerator is less than the denominator. For example, 7 by 8 and 3 by 8. These two are known as proper fraction. Why? Because here the numerator is smaller than our denominator, and since the numerator is smaller than the denominator, so these fractions are always less than 1. I'm again repeating, proper fractions are those fractions in which the numerator is less than the denominator. For example, 7 by 8, 3 by 8, or etc. And these fractions are always less than 1. Improper fraction. Improper fractions are those fractions in which the numerator is greater than the denominator. For example, 7 by 6, 8 by 5, etc. These type of fractions in which our numerator is greater than the denominator, these type of fractions are known as improper fraction, and these type of fractions are always greater than 1. Why these are greater than 1? For this we have to learn another representation of improper fraction, which are known as mixed fractions. So mixed fraction is another way of representing a improper fraction. In mixed fraction we are representing a improper fraction as a combination of a whole and a part. If an improper fraction is written in the form of combination of whole and a part, then instead of calling them as improper fraction, we call those fractions as mixed fraction. For example, 1 2 by 3. This is our improper fraction 5 by 3. So 1 2 by 3 represent the improper fraction 5 by 3, and this is another way of representing 5 by 3. Here we are using a whole number 1, and this 2 by 3 represent a part. So if an improper fraction is represented as a combination of whole and a part, then the improper fraction is known as a mixed fraction. And you can see this number is 1 plus some part. So if we are adding something to 1, then obviously the number will become greater than 1. So that is why we always say that improper fractions are always greater than 1. In this example also, this is 2 plus some part. So if we are adding something to our number 2, then obviously it is greater than 1. So that is why we are saying that improper fractions are always greater than 1 and proper fractions are always less than 1. I am saying this number represent the improper fraction 5 by 3. We will discuss how to convert a mixed fraction into improper fraction and improper fraction into mixed fraction in our next session. Equivalent fractions. So what are equivalent fractions? Equivalent fractions are the fractions with different numerators and denominators. So equivalent fractions involve two or more than two fractions having different numerator and denominator, but the interesting thing is that they all represent the same value. Although their numerator and denominators are different, but they are all representing the same value. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6. These three fractions are equivalent fractions. Their denominator and numerator are different, but still they are representing the same value. How? Let's see. Why 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6? They are known as equivalent fractions. Let's see. Here there is a rectangle which is divided into two equal parts. One part is shaded and the other one is not shaded. So these two parts represent the fraction 1 by 2. Here the same rectangle is divided into four equal parts, each part representing the fraction 1 by 4. So if we take these two shaded parts of this rectangle, then they will represent the fraction 2 by 4. And if you just look out at the value of 2 by 4 and 1 by 2, these two values are same. So although their numerator and denominators are different, but they are representing the same value. 1 by 2 is the half of this rectangle. Similarly, 2 by 4 also represent the half portion of this rectangle. Now let's move on to the third one. Here we are dividing this rectangle in 6 equal parts, each part representing the fraction 1/6, and we are taking 3 parts. So these 3 parts of this rectangle represent the fraction 3/6, and if you compare the value of these 3 fractions, then they are equal. 1/2 also represent half part of this rectangle, 2/4 also represent half part of this rectangle, and 3/6 also represent the half part of this rectangle. So although 1/2, 2/4, 3/6, their numerator and denominator are different, but they are representing the same value. So that is why these type of fractions are known as equivalent fractions. So equivalent fractions are those fractions which are having different numerator and denominator, but they are representing the same value. In this session, what we have discussed about fractions. What is a fraction? It is a number representing part of a whole. Types of fractions: improper fraction and proper fraction. Proper fraction in which numerator is less than the denominator, and improper fraction in which numerator is greater than the denominator. We also learned that improper fraction can be expressed in the form of as a combination of whole and a part, and if we are representing a improper fraction as combination of whole and part, then such improper fraction is known as a mixed fraction. Then we discussed what are equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are those fractions which are having different numerators and denominator, but all of them represent the same value.